One day there was an asparagus. As he tried to sleep in one Saturday morning, he was suddenly awoken.
What in the name of bloody anal burgers was that?
He yelled.
It's so incredibly irritating. I didn't even know it was possible to be that irritating.
He exclaimed as his ears began to bleed. So he jumped out of bed and went off to find the source of the sound. The first place he looked was the toilet.
Well, excuse me, Lewis. Is that you making all that racket?
Asked the asparagus. Replied Lewis, the purple toilet penguin, which is purple penguin for no. And so the asparagus continued on his search. Next stop, the asparagus tried the kitchen.
Is that you making all that noise?
Inquired the asparagus.
No way, bro. I'm just looking for food.
Replied the ghetto lobster. So off the asparagus went to continue his search.
Sure ain't that damn asparagus. That's what I do.
Mumbled the lobster after he'd gone. The asparagus decided it was time to have a look outside the house. And that was when he heard it. The sound was coming from the super nerd downstairs. The sound was the wheezing of the super nerd's big, fat, greasy, pimple-covered piece of crap nose. The sound immediately sent the asparagus into a frenzy. He then proceeded to jump off the veranda, transforming into the ultimate asparagus in midair, landing with a thump behind the super nerd.
And now you will pay for your sound-polluting crimes!
Yelled the asparagus at the super nerd.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yelled the super nerd while waving a stick. It was just then that an image emerged from the shadow.
Fly through the air with big bad hair!
The power of Gerkin stuff! The asparagus could only stare in amazement as Gerkinman ripped the super nerd limb from limb. Now as for you, Mr. Asparagus, you quit sleeping in my bed, whispered Gerkinman to the asparagus. Now let's travel to outer space! This is the infected mushroom, explained Gerkinman. She is the key to traveling to outer space. So they both proceeded to lick the sides and nipples of the infected mushroom. And then they gently floated up into outer space. The end.